Hello and welcome to the WCGA podcast. My name is Dan, aka Dan's Dragoon. You can find me on Instagram. You can also find me in the club Butter in Your Biscuits. Just slapping them up with some butter. I love butter and biscuits. And you can butter mine too, if you want. Where can we find you guys, Ian?
I prefer biscuits and gravy, but you'll find me at Cantus_Prime on Instagram.
And Chris?
You can find me at NeverWaffle_ on Instagram, or you can find me in the WCGA Discord.
Nice. Doing what?
A whole lot of nothing, really.
Yeah.
Honestly. A whole lot of nothing.
I'm going to derail the show real quick, Dan.
Do it.
The new
Derail
Gundam,
me, bro.
The Gundam Assemble sets we talked about last week, they're on Big Bad right now for pre-order. You can get those minis right now. Pre-order.
Nice. Are they not available everywhere else, or is just Big Bad's like the first one?
I
think it's like coming soon on New Type. Speaking of New Type, we have a link now in the club. It's an affiliate link. It's my affiliate link, but I'm going to use all the proceeds from that affiliate link to go right into the club. So it's another way to support the club. Just click that link and go to New Type and do all your buying there through that link. All right. What did you snag? Ian, what'd you buy?
No.
I didn't buy anything.
Yeah, Ian, you're the
I
only
don't
one
think.
who bought anything.
I am, probably. Okay. These are all from Geeks and Games. I had been there several times this week, just because it's on the way home. So I got Wolfguard head takers.
Oh boy, Have I not seen these yet?
Maybe.
Hmm.
So you get 3 Wolfguards and 3 Fenrisian Wolves in each box. And then this was just an impulsive impulsor.
Oh boy.
Big old thing.
That's so cool.
I know I wanted one of these because it is a very cheap, very reliable transport for your 40K Space Marines. So I got me one of those. And then this next one here, to my knowledge, is no longer playable on tabletop. I can't find the rules for it in the app. Nobody's been talking about it since like 9th or maybe early 10th edition. So I think this thing is toast. But
is it banned?
It's really cool. And I have an idea for it. I would like to make a diorama and have this as like a set piece up on the back of it. But this is a Stormfang gunship.
Oh my god, I didn't see any of these things.
Dude, that's sick looking.
Oh, baby. That's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
So does Games Workshop ban stuff like during like play?
They retire
like during the editions?
Yeah, it's more like they
retire stuff.
It's not supported anymore in the current rules, but you could still use it. You can use it as a proxy. You can also use it in custom games.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to find the old rules for the thing, and the other person has to obviously agree to use those things.
I bet in my army set there's a card for it, but currently on the app there's no official thing to support this. And that's so my idea is just turn it into a part of a diorama.
That's for the Space Wolves?
Yeah, it's their transport.
Just so cool, man. God, I've never even seen that model before.
Yeah, that looks super cool.
It's collecting dust at Geeks and Games. Looks so sad, so I brought it home. And then, hey, I'm still in the Gundam. I got the RG 2.0 Grandpa, the Hatsune Miku version.
Does it come with both?
No, it's just the mobile suit.
Oh, okay.
She's just on the box.
I do like the colorway. Very cool.
Yeah.
So here's something funny. I did not know. I'm surrounded and bombarded every day almost in the club with Hatsune Miku references for the last 2 years, and I did not know that there were actual songs that Hatsune Miku does.
Mm-hmm.
So I listened to one for the first time yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So yeah, here I've been baptized in the Miku.
But you don't want to share your thoughts and let us know what you thought.
Oh, no, I mean, okay, yeah, it's really good. It's super catchy, super fun stuff. It reminds me of like, it's like K-pop kind of music. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to define it. This is my first time touching it with my ears, so I didn't know what to expect. It was just like, very happy and very anime. Very cool.
I've never looked into how to do it, but you can get her software and you can make your own songs.
Ian,
her
she's not
voice.
real.
Yeah,
She wants
she's not
to say
real.
her. Just say it. Get it software.
It's a robot.
It's not even a robot. It's just ones and zeros.
It's software.
Anyways, if you're a fan of
What'd you
Hatsune Miku like Ian, you can get make your own songs, apparently. Anyways,
Yeah.
What did I buy? Nothing. I didn't buy anything. Yeah. I think I have stuff en route, but
Do you want me
What?
to show off what I got you? Or do you want to save
Yes,
that for next
please.
week?
Yes, please.
I'll go get it.
Okay.
Oh my
Look at him go.
I'm going. I'm running.
He's having
Back.
Using my infinite supply of store credit, I got Dan the Astra Militarum data cards.
Yes!
These are thick. This is the thickest box of data cards I've ever
They have
seen.
a wide range of things to do.
You could break a window with this deck of cards.
Just slap it on the table. Wham, bam!
And also got Dan Abaddon the Display.
Oh my gosh.
Such a cool kit. Thank you
Dude,
so
that
much,
was
Ian.
sick.
That was so nice. He just messaged me out of nowhere yesterday. I was outside working on the car, and he's like, "Hey, what do you want from Total?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll take a look." And I'm looking around. I'm like, "Hey, this thing's pretty cool." And he's like, "Okay, I'll get it for you." And I was like, "Are you sure about that?" And he's like, "Let me get it for you." Basically, it was forceful.
It was a threat.
And it was super nice. So thank you very much, Ian. That was a really
Welcome.
nice little surprise. Chris, did you buy anything other than model kits?
No, I just haven't bought anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let's go right into what you're working on, Chris. What are you working on?
Well, ironically enough, it's in my hand. It's a nightmare.
Oh.
I'm working on my 30-minute fantasy kit. I did all this on Thursday, and then yesterday I was just like sitting there, and I was like, oh man, I have to do a base. I can't find the other piece. The piece keeps falling off. There's a little cloth piece that goes right here. Now I can't find it. And I'm losing my mind.
Well, it's okay.
I'm
You'll find
losing it over here.
Let's see it. Let's get one more look at that thing, though. Oh, yeah, that's very, very cool. So I see that your colors and oh man, I'm doing the wrong button. I see that your colors and everything are really cohesive. Are you feeling good about that now? Because I know you had some questions about it.
I just don't really. I don't know. I just don't really like it. In general.
You don't like hand painting?
Well, it's not like the hand painting. It's just that I just don't really like how everything came out, and because it's like a moving model kit, it just like everything is like. It doesn't. It's not really like cooperating with me, because like I try posing it and it's like, oh yeah, that's just gonna fall apart. Oh, this is
Like the paint's falling off?
yeah, stuff like that.
Oh, put a hit it with a top coat, some Rust-Oleum clear.
Yeah, it's just I
Very
don't
durable
know.
stuff.
It's just it's been an interesting process, and I've enjoyed learning it, but I just don't like doing it on this. I didn't like doing it on this kit.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. One of the things that I've found with hand painting that really helps to accentuate it, that you can't, it's hard to achieve, is, or it's easy to achieve, is to put highlights on it with like a very bright color, like white. Doing edge highlighting and stuff can really bring out and make things, certain areas pop, while also distracting the eyes from other places that need more work or attention or something like that.
Gotcha.
It's an iterative, hand painting is very much like an iterative process of layers and layers and layers of things to get it to a certain area, certain level that you're looking for, certain colors, things like that. I think the colors you have down there look really nice and they complement each other really well. So I'm excited to see that thing finished up.
Yeah, the base is it's cool, but they're unfortunately, due to my lack of foresight, I should say, because I'm doing my celibacy, I was not able to buy the skeletons to do an idea that I had much later into the competition. So my idea was kind of just like, oh, okay, now I just gotta do something.
Yeah.
So this is what it is.
I gave everyone an inadvertent heart attack yesterday, because I also got DMs yesterday too, outside of the ones we were having, where I told everybody, or I was asking like, hey, we're going to be doing the judging at 11 o'clock. I was in the finite, meaning one minority, thinking that the 25th deadline meant, and have it done in the morning, but everyone else was like, we have until midnight on the 25th. So it was an easy thing to correct, but in the moment, and I almost got hit by a car yesterday too, while I'm having these discussions. It was very stressful, but it was very easy to fix. And our judges, huge shout out to Javi and Trixie down in Cali, for being like super flexible and just being excited to do the judging for the comp. They're just like, yeah, no problem. Yeah, we switch it up, blah, blah, blah. So that's nice.
Yeah.
When people are like super chill about schedules and things like that. That's really, really nice.
But what now? So we've talked about what I'm working on. What are you working on, Dan?
I'm working on this PGU new. This PGU RX-78-2. I've got the legs finished, and I just finished up the waist portion yesterday. Here's the waist. It's not going to come through on camera very well, but you can see the patchwork style, iterative engineering process for this. I have some parts with the armor off.
Is the frame
to show the inner frame? Parts of it are a burnt metallic blue with a black clear over it to bring it down a touch, because I didn't want it to look
too shiny,
too fancy.
Yeah.
Now the other part of my process here when I'm conceptualizing this thing was that we're dealing with like super hyper exotic materials, things like Gundam and reflective ceramic coatings and things like that. So I gave myself a little bit of artistic creative freedom from just doing like gray colored pieces for inner frames and metals. Like, who's to say that the ceramic coating isn't initially like a dark metallic blue that then gets painted or coated with something else, or who's to say the Gundam isn't such and such color or whatever. So I've been having a lot of fun with the colors. I think they highlight and they contrast the patchwork style armor pieces really well.
Yeah.
And I'm having a lot of fun with it. It is, and dude, this is like my first Bandai build and so freaking long, dude, and everything just goes together so nice. The plastic cuts and can be customized so easily compared to other brands of plastic. I don't know what it is, what Bandai's putting in the mix, but everything just fits together. I haven't had to glue anything.
They put it's like the Powerpuff Girls, the Chemical X. They put it in the plastic.
It could be. It could also be the fact they've been doing this for like, what is it, 40 years or 50 years or something?
They've only been doing it for a very long time.
Yeah.
Refined their process.
Like, this has been a really good project for me, not only because it's kind of bringing me back to where I started in the hobby, but also because like it's like difficult projects are fun, but also this is a different level of enjoyment in terms of like its simplicity. Like, there's no struggle. I'm not banging my head against the wall to get this thing to look like I want. It just does what I want it to do. So builds from here on for a little bit are going to be Bandai builds, as I have a buttload of Bandai kits. So that's what I'm working on right now. Ian?
Awesome. Still okay. So I put the Vulcus terrain down because I'm getting really bored of painting buildings. So I picked up my my Orc Commandos again. This time I've gotten them primed up. Tried priming them from above.
Oh, you're doing some zenithal
cool
highlighting.
gun.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But so those are primed, and I started painting the bomb squig.
That's so cool. That is dynamite strapped.
That looks really, really good.
I like all the different color tones that you had in it. The picture that you posted the other day, I was like, this.
Is that little? Are those like 3D printed handles, or what are those?
Oh yeah, this is just a 3D printed handle.
Nice.
I had that
nice
nice golden maple one. I gave it to Megan, and I've not gotten it back.
Hey, that's what you get for getting her into it.
True.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm about to be dealing with the same problem you're dealing with now.
Yeah. So, Chris, do you want to talk about that a little bit with the 30-minute fantasy competition?
Yeah. So
Your
I got my wife the dragon kit, the Dragonian Knight, and she primed it. I was working on mine over here, and then she was right behind me, priming up her kit and working on it. And then she was just like, I hate this mask. It's so tight. I'm just like, well, do you want to be infected by the paint fumes? And she's like, so it was very funny trying to get her to understand that. It's very important to have the mask on with, when you're painting with lacquers and stuff like that, and getting the primer, because that's what the surfacer is, right? It's like a lacquer base.
It's all lacquer, yeah. Depending on the paints you're using. The ones that you're using, I know, are for sure lacquers.
So I was trying to get her to understand that. I was like, if we're doing like acrylics and stuff like that, it's a little bit less, but I would still wear the mask. So she was just like, yeah, I have to take a break. I don't like it. So it was very, very fun, because I'll sit here for like 8 hours and paint, but she like after like a little bit she was like, I don't want to do it. And I was like, all right. So just taking breaks, and it's been very fun teaching her how to do a lot of stuff and having her do different things and seeing how she looks at it. It's very, very fun. She's working on it right now.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
So I
can't get Jackie to touch that stuff.
It's been really fun. But she's made it very, very clear to me. She's like, I don't want to hand paint anymore. I want to airbrush it.
Yeah.
So she's got a couple kits, and she's gotten into the designs that she likes, but they just also happen to all be kits from Gundam Wing. So
that's so funny.
It's just the style. She doesn't have, like, she's watched the show. Like here and there, but it's not like an attachment to the show. She just likes how they look. She likes the Wing Zero because it has the big angel wings. She likes the Death Scythe because it looks like very edgy and like a bat. And then she likes the colors and the design of like the Epion. So that's what she's got right now. So I've passed on some of my kits to her that are like snapped up, and I was like, we can work on these and paint them and stuff like that later, and it'll be fun.
Yeah.
But then she told me, she's like, I don't want a lot of them. And I'm like, you want all these different ones, but you say that you only want like 2.
Yeah.
You gotta, I was like, we'll get there. We'll, eventually I know she'll start to slowly fall down the rabbit hole a little bit more and more and more. And we'll get more kits. And then she'll get more stuff.
You just sound like a crack dealer, dude.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to.
You've given her a boatload of samples, and you have an end game in mind, which is backlog.
Well, it's not necessarily a backlog, because I don't want her to get too many of them. I just want her to be able to enjoy it and have all the kits that she wants.
You want her to be a happy customer.
I want her to be a happy customer. A happy customer makes everything better for me.
You don't want her to do make the mistakes that you made.
But right now, she only has like 3 kits that she is going to build. She has the RG Epion, the HG Jet Scythe, and then she has the Dragon that she's working on. So she doesn't have like a ton of stuff. And she just keeps telling me, I don't want to buy anymore. I'm like, okay. So, once we get done with these, then we'll cross that bridge into master grade land. We were at Toy Arena and she saw the HG Death Scythe and she's like, it's so tiny. I'm like, like, you told me you wanted this one.
It'll be interesting to see if she like ends up liking larger scale kits better or HGs better. RGs are kind of like they look really, really great, but they're just so tiny. The parts are so tiny. And I think that's what turns some people off.
I wonder if me mostly doing master grades and only having master grades just kind of put the thought in her head that all of them are that size. So I don't, that could be it. But you know, I'm fine with her having master grades because I like those too.
Yeah, master grades are the best.
Yeah,
perfect grades are the best. Master grades are great. Master grades are the happy middle ground. Perfect grades are too big to just have all perfect grades.
That is true.
And they're expensive.
Yeah. I was just talking to somebody about the new. They were like, I really want to get it. And it's like, well, that's a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I do have to think about that. I'm like, yeah. That's like that's $700. That's like like a very, very big purchase. Like that's like an appliance pretty much for your house. You could do a lot with that money instead of, buying a hobby thing. Unless like that's your only thing that you're going to buy that year for like a Gundam. You really got to think about it if you're like not super duper into it. But
it's some very great thinking that I never do.
Yeah. We're at the point where that's not the thought process. But if, they like are just kind of mildly into Gundam.
My thing with getting people into it is that like I get like super excited and I crush them to death with my enthusiasm.
Oh. I the take overbearing
the
enthusiasm.
Happy person and I'm like, take, buy these kits, customize, and then they die.
Yeah.
Don't ever give Dan a hamster. Okay.
That's why we got guinea pigs. They're a little more durable. They require 2 hands instead of 1, so I have to. There's that extra thought process of bringing the other hand over before I'm like, oh, slow down, Dan.
You're making me think of the picture of the guy with the hamster and he's just holding it like that.
That reminds me, I got to get my guinea pigs into more of my content, like my videos and stuff. I planned on doing that when I got them because that's the only reason I got them is for the real,
Yeah, not for your kids. So.
But then I actually ended up caring about them, and I care about them more than I do for content creation. Kind of like some parents have their kids in their content. They just use them for content. They don't actually care about them. Anyways, you want to do the Ko-fi shout-outs again really quick, and then we can get into the news?
Yeah, let me whip them out. Hey, thank you to Duke Build, George, Erlangston, GMX Joe, Never Waffle, Pulp Culture Plummo, and Jason for your Ko-fi supports.
Thank you.
I think Ko-fi was having issues with, was it PayPal?
Yeah, PayPal was having issues, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you want to support us and you don't hear your name, just double check.
Yes. Yeah. It is all working now and everything is fine. PayPal doesn't think we're a money laundering scheme anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, they canceled my subscription for it.
Yeah, they chose the WCGA as their target this year.
Yeah,
for business accounts. So they were like, we got more attention than Elon Musk. Let's just say that. Let's do the news, baby, because we got some news this week.
Oh,
but before we get to the news, and while you get that pulled up, we got a new sponsor for you. Here it is. This episode is brought to you by Shelf of Shame Plus. Do you have unopened kits, unpainted minis, unfinished projects? A $300 compressor you bought because this is the year I'm going to get serious, and then immediately got distracted by a new release? Then you need Shelf of Shame Plus, the premium subscription service that helps you feel worse about your hobbies. For just $10 a month, we'll send you a monthly email that says, hey man, remember that thing you were excited about? And that's it. No tips, no help, no accountability, just emotional damage. Upgrade to Shelf of Shame Plus Ultra, and we'll randomly text you pictures of your own unfinished projects while you're trying to relax. Shelf of Shame Plus, because buying the kit was the fun part, and now it's just sitting there judging you. Thank you for that. You can subscribe to Shelf of Shame Plus. You can send money directly to Ian for that. Ian is the midway person for Shelf of Shame Plus.
Yep, I've got that Shelf of Shame. I'm going to add to that Shelf of Shame.
Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
It's equal to or greater than Backlog of Shame Plus, which is coming soon.
Okay.
All right, so let's get a look at what we're going to be adding to our backlogs in the near future. Starting with 40K, they announced a new Nazdrag model. He is the war boss of the Bad Moons, and this is, I think he's coming out for the new Total War game. So they say, okay, let's give him an update because this right here is the original model.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck? Okay.
Yeah. It's about time he got a glow up.
Upgrade.
And it's quite an upgrade. He's a good looking model.
Dude, that's like the comparison with the Red Terror. The original one just looks like
yeah,
just so goofy, and then the new one's just insanely awesome.
So many of these old pewter models, they're a relic of their time from the 90s. So goofy looking.
Funny.
But yeah, this new Nazdrag's looking really, really nice.
Yeah,
that
very
fur
cool.
on the shoulders.
And then
awesome.
there's rules if you care about the rules. So yeah. He'll be coming out probably around alongside the new codex for the orcs, and that should be dropping sometime in a week or two. Okay, moving on to Good Smile. They're releasing some new motoroids from the Knights and Magic line. This is Gordelian.
This looks sick, dude.
A couple action pose replacement parts. Yeah. I started the anime. It's basically an isekai. A guy. So the isekai is a guy who is really obsessed with model kits and building. And there's like fake Gundams in the anime when it starts off. He's like an office guy obsessed with the hobby. He dies and is transported into a magic world where they have like mecha suits, but they're powered by magic instead of normal science stuff. So he becomes like an ace pilot and everything, and helps the kingdom design new mechas for their armies.
Sounds like a fun premise.
Yeah.
How does he die? I'm curious how he dies. Does he get hit by
I can't remember. A truck or a train or something.
Yeah, that's always
maybe accidentally drank some thinner. I can't remember. But yeah, and then the other one is called Zibatriga. It's basically just a silver version of the gold one. They were like a side-by-side duo in one of the episodes.
That's super cool.
Very cool.
So they do all the same things, maybe just a couple extra different weapons and some extra parts to differentiate them. But they'll be coming out in...
Yeah, the squatty.
There's like some guns in their knees with replacement parts.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
like
and then the shoulders too. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bang bang. Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, very
These
cool.
look
Anyway,
like
January 27. Yeah. Each one will be 8,300 yen. Wow. All right. I'm sorry, Chris. We have to cover this one. So third-party company About Acguy is releasing the 1/100 RG Zeong upscaled, now with legs, to make our perfect Zeong. And this is also going to have a special coating applied to all the parts.
Mm-hmm.
Probably similar vein to like a Gundam-based special coating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
You know, it's interesting. They probably had to put more work into the legs than they did anything else, because you'll see later in the pictures there's a lot of gimmicks on the legs that they're not just upscaling from something else. They had to actually engineer it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It looks a little bit... So, go back one page.
Okay. 37 centimeters tall.
If you're watching
Yeah,
on
grab
YouTube,
yours.
this is the master grade perfect Xeon. Do you see how the skirt do you see how thick the legs are?
Yeah.
In
Ooh,
the thighs.
okay. I'm getting what you're.
And they're very
what you're
skinny
saying.
in this upscale, and then the skirt bells out quite a bit. So it doesn't. Okay, I might get hate for. I know people are just excited because they want this, and this is getting reprinted.
Yeah.
But this is coming sooner, I'm assuming.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But this is
I
also...
don't want to get a bunch of
real
hate,
grade.
but I don't. Yeah, I don't like the design. I don't like the legs. They're too skinny.
Okay.
See, and that's my excited goggles were blinding me from that fact. But now that you bring it up, now I'm upset. I didn't know that I was upset before, and now that you put that out there.
Something just doesn't look cohesive between the upper body and the legs. I can't really put my finger on it all the way, but I think it's the skinniness of the thighs. But again,
Yeah, they're not as girthy as they should be for the design. The bell bottoms aren't bell bottoming. They're not wide enough.
Yeah, it could be that too. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's very cohesive on either side of the legs. It's the same, but on the master grade one is much wider on the outside and skinnier on the inside.
Yeah.
But I mean,
love they did a really good job with the cohesiveness of the detail from top
Yes.
to bottom. Like these match really well. They added, like I said, a bunch of gimmicks with opening panels, so the feng shui is there.
See,
Maybe
a
not
fully designed inner frame.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I almost like want to pose like, because at some point, when I can buy stuff again, I'm buying this. I need it. Because if some of you remember, when we did the episode talking about the original upscale, I was like, they should just make legs so that we can get this. And then they made legs for it. So I'm like...
Is this out for pre-order?
Maybe they watched this podcast and like,
It was.
Yes, it's on Gundam right now.
It's
Oh,
not
it was?
in stock
It's gone
anymore.
already?
Yeah, it was gone halfway through yesterday.
What was the price? Do you remember?
I'm hoping...
It was only a deposit for $5. The full price was not revealed yet.
So it's to be determined.
It's going to be...
pricing.
You're going to be able to grab this other places.
Yeah,
Later.
I'm willing to bet this special coating is their first release, and hopefully they release another one without the special coating that's cheaper.
Yeah. Now, what's
See, I
super
didn't even
funny
think
about
about
this
that.
too is that they added that sword. I don't know if anybody else knows, like, the sword
No,
was in the master grade.
really.
The RG that they upscaled is from the show, not from the anime or the manga that this is originally from, which has the sword and the legs. So it's like a really neat mesh of the two different all the different Bandai things meshed together by including that sword. It's like kind of an Easter egg.
I like it so much. It's so fun. So I have the only question I do have, Dan, is how tall is the master grade one?
Oh, it's bigger than the perfect grade RX-78 2 by several inches. I can get my measuring tape out here, but keep going and I'll measure it.
So this one is like just shy of 15 inches tall on this
I gotta
one.
take my headphones off. Hold on.
So I'm curious to see how the upscaled scaling is versus the actual master grade 1/100 scaling is from Bandai. Just because that's
Right.
that's an interesting comparison to see. Because like I'm curious to see what the scaling on like the RG Sosby upscale is compared to the master grade Sosby.
It's
And,
14
you know,
and a
so on
half
and so
inches
forth.
tall.
Okay, so it's basically like right on the money then. Okay, that
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's like the size itself is also like almost 1-to-1 between the upscale and the actual official one. That's,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that makes
somebody
me
at
a little
their-
happier.
Somebody in their factory must have had a master grade around to check the measurements of the legs.
Probably, yeah. See, and
Yeah.
with the
You get
opening
scale.
gimmick of the leg, that I think I would pose it like that to compensate for it being a little skinnier.
Yes,
Have
yes,
pop out a little
yeah.
bit,
Mhm.
give it a little bit more
Yeah.
girth.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
thighs.
Pop out.
It's just the thighs. I think it's just the thighs. They feel like little toothpicks
baby.
sticking out of the
It
skirt.
wasn't in the gym. It didn't go to the gym. It didn't do squats. It didn't work out.
It did calf rises.
Yeah, it did calf raises, but not enough of them to get that super thick calf.
Is this the first? Okay, just click on that first image. Go back to the first image that you showed.
This
Okay, now go back.
Alright.
Now go back. Yeah, just on the bottom of the screen there, you can just click the image instead of clicking next.
Yeah. Which one?
Just click on the next one. To the right. No, to the right. Number 5, I think. 6. Go to 6. Sorry, I'm trying to do something here. Go to 6. Okay, now go between 1 and 6 a couple of times. I want to see something here. Okay. The legs looked a little bit thicker here, but I think it's because one of them is turned more.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's just the
left leg is
skirt that
turned.
just blooms out a little bit too much or something, maybe. Because when I'm looking at the master grade, it comes down like this.
Uh-huh.
It's
Whereas
definitely
on
gonna look a
on the
lot
RG, it goes like
Different
this.
in person.
So you
For
think
sure, yeah. When
because
people
it's-
get this in hand, yeah.
it's using the RG like as the base, and because the RG's skirt is pretty wide, it's throwing off like the.
It's making those legs look skinnier than they might
Yeah.
be, yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
the bell bottom feet are definitely skinnier on this version
Yeah.
than they are on the master grade, for sure.
I still want it though.
Right.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying it's a bad design or that it's bad in any way. I'm just saying something is throwing my visual,
Yeah, it's
my
not,
mind off on it.
It's not the same like it should.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one too.
All right. So, moving on in the realm of upscaling to 1/100.
Good job, Bandai.
Leon Model is upscaling the Zaku big gun from Thunderbolt.
It's almost
to 1/100
like
scale.
it's almost like they put out in high grade, and then they didn't reprint it for a really long time, and everyone wants it.
What I'm seeing is this is the master grade Thunderbolt Zaku? That's not the high grade.
No, I don't think so. That's
the master grade.
That's
isn't
like
it?
this. That's like the
Because it's
the
got the
master grade
the
Psycho
bagging.
Zaku.
It's got the little
Yeah.
bags on the tubes.
Is the
Those look-
high grade just like
Those
a
arms
regular?
look like they collapsed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it looks like it's just the master grade Psycho Zaku, but green.
Mhm.
Yeah, which makes that makes a lot more sense. Because I don't know why you would upscale the high grade when like there's tons of KOs of the Thunderbolt Zaku out there. So it's a KO of the Thunderbolt Zaku, but the gun itself, the big gun, has been upscaled to 1/100.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But it'll be released
I like that
in a
they're
set
selling
with
it as a
green
set.
version of the Thunderbolt Zaku,
And not just-
exactly.
And not just a gun, because then
Yeah.
that would cause problems for people. So they're doing it like you can just buy both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want it.
Well, in the anime too, doesn't it?
You
It
can
doesn't.
have it.
The Psycho Zaku doesn't use the big gun. It's a different one that uses the big gun, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's just the mass production Zaku that you.
So that it doesn't have that
like you see
backpack on it. In the anime.
It does. I think it's a different. Oh, we can look at it later, or somebody come into the comments of this news post in our Discord and provide photos.
Is that LEDs in the cannon?
Yes, it looks
I
like it.
think it is, sir. I hope they
Wow.
cycle too. That'd be really cool.
So...
That is the money right there. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So the energy
Okay.
cells, top and bottom. I think the bottom one I thought I saw has an LED in it. Does it? Yes, it does.
That thing has been painted too. hand painted in some parts. I wish they would just show just the model.
So there's gold injection. There's water transfers.
Those circles everywhere and the gold banding, that's all hand painted with markers.
That's what it looks like, yeah. Or it's like really bad gold injection
maybe.
mold.
I haven't built this. I don't know.
It's the same. It's the different tone of gold than what's on the Psychozaku. So.
Well, and you can see that it's not even. It's especially on the joints by the top of the gun. It's painted on with markers for sure. But go back one picture too. I think it showed a different picture where the gun you could see a little bit better. Maybe zoom in on the gun. Yeah.
Interesting. On the backpack though, the regular Zaku only has like the one fuel tank, the upper one, with the thrusters. It doesn't have two, and then it has a larger fuel tank that comes off of it.
So that's a problem with just upscaling the
cohesion. Yeah.
Well,
Thunderbolt.
Okay, so
yeah.
And if the gun is just upscaled, then it's a high grade model kit.
This is essentially this is the high grade gun with a master grade for KO.
So you have to. So if it's just a high grade upscale, then they're not going to have part separation all over it. It's going to be single color plastic everywhere.
Possibly,
they're
but
not.
It looks so strange. Anything. Like these stripes and these little mustard gold bits. They look like they don't look.
That's
painted.
gold injection, sure, but those pegs,
that weird
those pegs,
injection
those are not
stuff.
Those are not pegs that they're pushing through those joints. Those are just the detail highlight that they're.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Huh. That's interesting.
Who's making this one? Do we know this company?
Lion Model.
Something called Lion Model.
Yeah,
that sounds familiar.
Lion. They're lying.
This one is really cool, but it makes me nervous as far as quality is concerned for fitment and things like that, especially doing a knockoff of the Psychozaku VOC, which is a very, very precise build because there's so many bits. A knockoff of that makes me nervous for fitment and stuff. But if you always wanted a 1/100 scale of this thing,
raining thruster bells.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like, am I going to get fried for this? But this feels kind of lazy.
It
feels lazy.
Yeah, it's a KO. It's an upscale KO. It kind of,
I mean, we're going from the RG upscaled Perfect Xeon to this. Like, there's a level that this company is just like, let's just make this Psychozaku green, and let's just make this thing bigger. Boom, done. They're not putting any engineering into it. They didn't fix the backpack. There's probably a whole lot of other things and details on the green kit that aren't present in the anime.
Yeah. This is how knockoff companies make money. It's not. None of it's their original idea. Unless you're about Acguy, then you make whole new legs for your RG Xeon, or you're just these guys.
Yeah, there's different levels of effort.
High grade.
These companies is the short of it.
Yeah, I wonder how much it's going to go for.
I hope it's
there's
not as much as it's going for right now on certain websites.
This set's already prices for this already?
There is a pre-order available on a website that charges a lot for third-party stuff, so I don't think the price is very accurate.
Okay, so we'll leave it as price and date to be determined. Right. Okay, so let's move out of the realm of knockoffs and into official stuff here. We have our first photos of the Gundam Helix from the upcoming game Gundam Rogue Orbit. These were revealed at San Diego Comic-Con this weekend. We have our first look at the high grade of the flagship Gundam. So now that I'm seeing this Gundam in kit form, I'm liking it a lot better. I was really thrown off with the initial announcement trailer for the game. I think because it was moving and I couldn't see much. I'm just like, this just looks like an Armored Core thing.
Yeah.
And it's still it's a super just divergent path from normal Gundam. There's like not a single straight edge on this thing except like on the gun.
Yeah.
It's a very round, plump mobile suit, but at the same time it's like it's growing on me.
It's rotund.
I'm liking this a lot. So this guy's going to come with a sword that breaks apart into pieces. Was there like some Saikamu flying around stuff in the trailer? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so I think these
and those like shoot
maybe these are
like that.
Oh, okay. So this is probably like Gundam Aerial where like all the bits fly around and shoot
it combines into like pieces on the suit, something like that.
Yeah, okay. And then it comes with a beam rifle, and it looks like the beam rifle does collapse fully.
Yeah.
Because cool. I think typically for high grades, what they do is they'll just give you 2 different guns, or you have to replace the whole handle. But it looks like the handle does fold up into the gun, and the camera sight collapses. So that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
And the only thing that I'm already expecting with this is there's a lot of color separation here. So I'm expecting a pretty big sticker sheet. Like as far as
probably
like and everything, like the blue and the green.
This is definitely the. Yeah, I guarantee you, all this gray on the ankle guard, going up in the thighs, these big channels of gray. It's going to be all white.
Yeah. So
these gray bits right here on the backpack with the wing, and this is I think this is the core unit, core flyer.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah. Because it looks like that.
I wonder what this big gray.
I think that's an articulation arm for that.
You know.
Yeah, for the sword.
For the sword, yeah. It probably
that'd be cool. I'd love to see this open up because, like, I see this and I go back and think of the Thunderbolt stuff when the high grades are just like a solid piece of the collapsed arm, and there's a separate piece of it fully opened, and you have to get the master grade for the full articulated transforming arm bit. So I hope that if that is an arm, I hope it actually works and does something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels like a
Dan, do you have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, it feels like a visual extension or evolution of the RFV Gundam.
Yes.
It has a lot of aesthetic. Like if you were to imagine 100 years in the future after RFV, they would evolve into this because RFV had a very organic look to it. Yeah. And a ton of surface detail on the kit. I remember when that kit came out, despite what people thought about the design of it, everyone was super stoked about how much detail they were putting into an HG. So this feels like that for sure. I love it. I think it looks great. It looks fun. Yeah, I really hope, like, I'm just beating a dead horse, but I would love a larger scale because I'm not really into HGs and I don't like having to do sticker color separation.
Yeah.
On kits.
Yeah. Well, maybe about cool. Get you.
I just want Bandai to do it. I don't, like I understand that it costs more money to do master grades. I understand because you're having to re-engineer the whole thing, right? With inner frames and all the things that people expect from master grades. It takes a lot of money and a lot of time to do that. I just want them to do it because Bandai makes the best model kits out there. So yeah, I love the design. I think it's great. I can't wait to see more designs from this series. Hopefully we get more.
Yeah, they've confirmed that they're working on more, especially like there's other suits that appear in it, and then I think they're going to make model kits of the alien enemy that's in the show. What do they call them? Apocalypse?
Yeah, the Apocalypse.
And they're like
it's like a
silicone-based shard. They're like rocky shard silicone monster looking things. They look really cool. But they've confirmed that they will be producing model kits for those, and they're yet to be revealed. Anyway, so what we're looking at here, besides it being the Gundam Helix, this blue version is reported to be a bundle exclusive. So without more detail, I believe this is going to be like with past Gundam games, for example, Gundam Breaker 4, where you get a copy of the game, maybe some extra doodads, and then you get this model kit with it in a one collector edition box.
Yeah.
Or yeah. So and that previously was only available through the Bandai Namco official web store.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do want this blue variant, you're going to have to keep an eye out for when pre-orders go up for that to secure one. But do not fret. There is another version of this. The actual colors for this mobile suit are right here, mainly just different tones of gray. And I think I like this more than I do with the normal Gundam colors of the white and blue and red.
And it's definitely a little more bland, but I like it.
Yeah, it's a testament to the design that even though there's just no color on it at all,
Yeah, but
it
in
looks
grayscale,
it still looks cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the design, they got a good design going here.
I think it's the lack of color and how different this suit looks helps it also be like, this isn't a Gundam, this is just a cool robot at the same time.
Yeah.
Besides being in Gundam cosplay colors.
Yeah, right. I definitely
so you can take
more
this
appreciative
and
of that.
go crazy with colors instead of feeling like you're locked into it being Gundam.
As a painter, having a grayscale model kit makes it so much easier to paint. So much easier. As a snap builder, as a lot of people are in the hobby space, they're going to love the fact that they can get this and the special edition color if you can pre-order in time. Because yeah, I'm assuming they're going to do more color schemes too. That would be kind of crazy to only do this gray one.
Oh yeah,
and have the other one as a package.
It'll probably hit. Yeah, your premium Bandai variants will probably make their way through.
Yeah. Also, I really like the addition of the antenna. Like, bring antennas back.
Yeah. It makes
where it's like a communication antenna, like an earpiece. Yeah. That too is these proportions and like you said, like this little antenna here, kind of makes it feel more like a person than a robot.
Yeah.
I don't like more character. I really love all this like tubing and detail here in the torso.
Yeah. The RFV kit was just crazy with this type of stuff. So I swear, this was in development alongside the RFV or something when they were doing concept for it, because this is like there's RFV all over it.
Oh yeah, especially the years it takes to design stuff for games. Yeah.
Like I wonder if it's the same. We got
people in our but we got people in our club who are very talented with Gundam markers, picking out little detail like this. I cannot wait to see what they do when they get their hands on this.
Yeah, and Bandai generally, their panel line grooves and stuff are really, really nice and deep. So it makes it very easy for pen work.
Yeah. Oh, especially given like a wash or something, like streaking going down.
Or even just taking a dry brush to the kit after you prime it would probably highlight every little bit of detail.
With all the edges that are going to pick up that.
Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this thing despite whatever your skill level is with customizing. You can do all sorts of stuff very easily. The kit's doing most of the work for you.
Yeah. This is a good canvas right here. I'm very excited for this to come out.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, good canvas.
I'm expecting there to be more versions of this kit coming out, because I'd imagine it's a game. You upgrade yourself throughout the game. There's got to be different like weapons and different like stuff that you can add on to your suit.
Bandai weapon packs.
Yeah, so it's going to be like weapon packs or like modifications to the suit and stuff like that come out throughout time. So, yeah, it does look like it has quite a good bit of color separation there for a lot of stuff, but you can definitely see where the...
Yeah, I mean, this is also still a display piece. I don't know
Yeah.
what's been done to it.
You can tell that there's stickers on
definitely
the
panel
chest
lining.
and the head, and panel lining and everything, but it looks
I
pretty
don't
good in
know.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Well, we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Okay. Also revealed at San Diego Comic-Con is the new Gundam series. What was this called again?
RX-0 or
Zarks.
Alex
Called
Zero.
this is called Gundam Zero.
Zarks.
Yeah.
Arcs Zero. Oh gosh, yeah,
Zark
I don't
Zero or
want to.
something.
Yeah, they in the video they pronounce it like Alex Zero or Arcs Zero.
Yeah,
Arc Zero,
I
okay.
don't
Yeah,
get
Alex
that.
Zero.
So
X at the
for
beginning
us,
then.
it's X
It makes it all-
XARX, but then they pronounce it as Alex. I don't.
It's just
Butchering our
the-
language.
Yeah, it's just the way that it's written in English versus the way that it's pronounced in Japanese. So it's
Yeah.
like with the Elysius, like that one, the way
yeah,
that
that's how
one's
you say
pronounced
that.
over there, and
This was
then
Arceus, wasn't it?
yeah, it's like supposed to be like Arceus or something like that, like the Pokemon. It's very, very interesting. Just the crossover with this, because then there's a gazillion different ways that people say the Elysius. It's Elysius, Alazeus, Arzeus, or whatever.
I just
and
wish,
it's going to be
like-
the same thing with this.
This might be a hot take, but I would be totally fine if Bandai just started giving us American names for the things, or not American, but English names for the things.
Oh, like
we have, like,
Pokemon
one-
in America versus Japan.
Yes, so that we
Yeah.
can say the freaking word and not sound like idiots. That would be nice.
All right.
Because like as funny as
is-
G-Quacks was, like I got tired of it. It's G-Quacks, like that's what it is. But Quacks is funny.
Yeah,
Like this is gonna get something. The
Yeah.
Zarks or whatever is gonna get some kind of silly, and it's gonna stick, and then we're gonna be stuck with that.
yeah.
Can I talk about this one, or do you guys want to go first?
Yes.
Yeah, let's
I
please
freaking
talk about the
love-
suit.
I freaking love this design. It's very Victory Gundam. There's a little bit of Victory Gundam in there with the legs and the smoothness of the armor pieces while
Okay.
still staying angular.
Okay.
Especially in the like the shins, the curves
Yeah.
are
Uh-huh.
very V Gundam.
Yeah,
I love the double
Yeah.
shields. I love the backpack. I love this design so much.
Yeah.
Good.
For me, I see a lot of like the same like kind of like late UC motifs as you do. It's a lot of like very, very skinny legs, very, very like
Mhm.
tall, and it's super cool. And like seeing
Yeah.
all of the art and everything like that and the teasers for the show itself, I do
Mhm.
look forward to seeing how the narrative goes and how it leads into it. Because the
Yeah.
design of this one,
Let me go to
you
that
can see a lot of
photo.
the design language from this going into the Helix Gundam, just in like the head. And then like with this, like how it has that like strange like organic arm, I almost think that like it
Uh-huh.
gets infected by the apocalypse or something like that at some point in the
I
show.
think the Apocalypse is
Yeah.
probably some type of organic AI that goes rogue.
It's
think
it's
that's
a
what it is
like,
gonna
it's
be.
Yeah,
like a
they
silicone
so they portrayed it.
monster or
Yeah.
something like that.
They're like they found this silicone rock thing from far out of
Oh.
our galaxy.
Oh,
or
so it's an
just
alien.
way out in outer
Yeah,
space.
it's yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Ah.
And then scientists study it. They get faster than light travel, and other stuff out of it. It just skyrockets scientific research, and then it turns out these things start infecting everything, and the
That's a super
couple
cool
like
premise.
mobile armors they teased are like dragon looking creatures, which will also. So this anime is also going to be a prequel for the Rogue Orbit game.
Yeah.
So there's some brand synergy going on. They're actually trying to tell a new story, and hopefully this is something that's longer lasting than just 12 episodes and done.
I hope
Yeah,
so. Because it's a cool premise. I don't care either about the story. I just
Yeah.
want lots of model kits.
Yeah, I want this
I-
to be like, hey, this is the year,
If the-
this is the time period of this series. Not just,
Yeah.
hey, this series is here for a quarter, we'll care about it for a year, and then
Yeah. If the story is good on top of there being lots of cool kits and cool designs, then that's the cherry on top. The anime for me is always secondary to liking a mobile suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks great, and I love it.
It's so cool.
Yep.
The art.
I'm very excited to see more from this series. They
posters.
showed a GM-like suit. There's a Zaku-like suit that appears in a brief scene.
I'm also getting like
their Shar counterpart also must have like a red version of this too with different armor bits on it.
Oh, I didn't see that. I hope it's not a red.
It's
hero
similar, but it's got like it's got a whole different weapon loadout.
I also
have to go back and look at the trailer. It's there for like half a second.
I also get some AOZ vibes too from like the backpack a little bit. I don't know, something is evoking some AOZ for me.
It reminds me of that backpack upgrade from the Aerial from G-Witch.
Yeah, a little bit of the area. Yeah, man, this just feels like a really nice evolution of like a lot of different Gundam aesthetics. You know, instead of some like crazy departure like we got
arm
from
shields
or
scream God Gundam to me. They're very God Gundam like bracers.
Yeah,
these shields.
Yeah. There's just so like you could look at so many parts of this suit and be like, oh, this is a little bit like that. This is a little bit like this, but it's departed enough that you're like, it keeps it super interesting. This is a great design. Give this guy a raise, or team or whatever. They did good.
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post a picture in that thread real quick of the poster art. I like the look of like the bandages and stuff on it. It's like the design is super cool of the like how it looks like it's kind of like almost looks like it's the suit like halfway through the story almost.
Where are you putting this picture?
It's in that same thread in the very bottom. I just posted.
Oh, here. Okay, sorry. I'll get to it. Hang on. There it is.
Yeah. So it's such an interesting looking design, like because we're getting like this kit where it's like just the Gundam, but then in like all of like the poster and teaser art, it's that Gundam, but it's covered in bandages. It has this weird organic looking arm. It has a cloak, and then it's got its pilot. Like there's so many things that you can try to infer.
You also see all these swords. These swords that are stabbed into the building next to it.
I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's so many things
cool variants.
I'm really curious
we'll get some cool
about.
variants out of this.
Yeah. I'm very, very curious to see how this will lead into the new game. Because this is set in like after Apocalypse 45, and then the game's set in after Apocalypse 135. So there's a huge time disparity between the two of them. It'll be very, very cool to see how they work with it. I hope that they.
I will say that when Rogue Orbit was first revealed, I couldn't have cared less. Like, I'll check it out. But now that we're getting all of this as a prequel for this game, it's hyped me up a lot more. I'm way more excited to check this game out now, because it doesn't feel like a strange one-off to sell a video game.
Yeah, it's super super interesting to see how they're taking it. I hope that it doesn't flop, and people need to stop hating on stuff before they know anything about it.
Yeah, I think that's just a healthy mentality. That's a healthy mentality to have in general as a person. Don't poop on something until you have the full picture of it, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly of what I have here on Discord, where is it? Hello. Okay. All right. So if you are a Warhammer Plus subscriber, you have the opportunity to pick one free miniature for their period. I don't know what it's called. Just their period of having a free miniature. So starting in a month or so is their new miniature period, but they're offering not just one, 2 miniatures this time around. So you no longer have to choose. So you'll get yourself a special version of a Blade Guard veteran who is ramming a power sword into an orc. This is a really sick piece.
Yes. It is also a massive departure too from their previous offerings. Like this is a much bigger miniature. Now,
this is a special piece.
Yes.
I love it when they can incorporate a dio into a miniature for playing. So this guy uses the same regular Blade Guard veteran rules, but it's just an alternate model, and it's very cool looking.
Yeah.
And you get an alternate, you can helmeted or unhelmeted head with it.
I like the helmet.
But if 40K is not your deal, they also have an Age of Sigmar alternate. This is a Nurgle Rot Sword, who also it's a special variant, which is like partially a diorama of him dragging this knight behind him.
Yeah, it's great.
And he had really
good
head.
molds, really good figures.
Yeah.
And then what else do you get?
You also get a yearbook. They just describe it as looking back at the year 2026 and probably a little bit of 2025. Just looking back at miniatures that they released during the time. We'll look back at Warhammer.
So they're showing you what you could have gotten.
It's a cool add-on. It's also a good advertisement.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd like to get that.
So they made some changes. They also did increase the price of it. It does cost more now to subscribe to this.
Bummer.
By like $1 or something, like $1.50.
Oh, okay.
It's not much,
but if you're getting a lot more stuff out of it, then I think it's worth it, because you're getting the book and then but it did say for
it's already cheap.
subscribers, right? For
yes.
This?
Well, that's the service is a.
Oh, it's just only annual. It's not month by month.
I don't think so.
No, you can do month by month.
You
can do month by month. It's much cheaper to do an annual if you really care about it. To do an annual, you also get access to these minis faster than a month by month subscriber. But being a subscriber, you get access to Warhammer TV, so you can watch all the really cool animated shorts that they do. They just launched something called Warhammer Academy, which you can select the factions you like. They'll teach you how to paint them. They'll teach you the lore for them.
Super nice videos,
fun tips and
really
tricks,
fun.
how to play. Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's probably one of the better, if not the best, subscription service out there of anything, because you get so much content for very cheap. It's like, I want to say it's like $9 a month, but cheaper if you go yearly.
I think.
Oh my
I think I did like 60. I think it was like 60 or 70 for a year. I did.
And are you getting a mini every month, or is it like every?
No, just for a time period. Like,
I forget what their time, what the section of time is, but yes, you get an email and
maybe.
And it tells you like, hey, it's time to pick your mini, but you don't have to pick anymore. You just get minis. So, do they mail them to you? I don't remember.
Yeah, they do.
Because like I never got my.
You have to. You have to go. Yeah, you have to go to your My Warhammer account, and there should be a pop-up saying that you're eligible for your free mini, and it'll take you to the Warhammer store for that mini, and it'll list it as it's free, and then you ship it.
Yeah.
Oh, do you pay shipping?
I don't know, because I haven't shipped my last free mini because I didn't really care for it.
Oh, okay. I have to look at that. But yeah, like Ian said, you get a buttload of content. Not just a couple of miniatures, but you get a buttload of content. So if you're interested in Warhammer and you want to just try out a mini and then watch a bunch of lore and learn how to play and stuff, it's a good way to do it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to quickly shift over here. Quickly is certainly a word I shouldn't use, but play a sponsor.
Okay, here you go. This one. This episode is brought to you by Model Marriage Counseling, because nothing tests a relationship like saying, "I'll be done in an hour!" then emerging 3 days later covered in sanding dust. Our licensed specialists help couples recover from where did the dining table go? Why is there primer on the cat? And the classic, you bought another Zaku? Book a session today and get our free guide, Communication Techniques for When Someone Touches Your Unfinished Build. Model Marriage Counseling, keeping love together with plastic cement.
All right, we're going to start off another round of news here. So the Premium Bandai's launched their Summerfest, which is a outlet for releasing or re-releasing a bunch of previous or brand new Premium Bandai exclusive models. And this one's caught my attention. We've talked about it before on the show. This is the MGSD Wing Gundam Zero Custom EW, and this is a black structural coating version. So all the armor bits are in like a matte black finish, and all the bits underneath in the armor are this like radiant color shifting metallic.
It's like a weird iridescent, and then like the clear is like red.
It shifts in purples, greens, and blues. Some clear red bits.
Oh my goodness!
Is the V-fin also a clear purple?
It's like a clear black.
Yeah, let's zoom in.
Can you zoom in on that?
Dude, that's
I
don't like
it's
this
like
kind
softly
of stuff, but
clear.
this is really cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah. So I pre-ordered this before the show while I was getting the news together.
What? Where
this,
is it?
It's so cool. What's up, Chris?
It's just on P Bandai?
It's on P Bandai right now. It is due in January, and it is $137.
Oh, never mind.
No.
Yuck. Oh my goodness.
That's not how I immediately bought this.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see more of that
thing
pinkish
is so cool.
color shifting throughout the kit instead of just that one
It
spot.
is. It's under. Its problem is it's under the armor bit. So if you really want to show this off, you have to like half build it, show the structure and the inner frame.
Okay. Is there pictures of it under the so we can see that?
I could not find. No, I could not find any.
Okay.
But definitely under these black parts is this radiant, iridescent plastic up under the arms here.
Ooh, here, hang on. Hold on.
What?
I found a picture of the runners. I don't know if you have that. The pic of just like.
Oh no, I did not get a picture of the runners.
Breaking news.
Screen share it in a minute here.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. So I really like this. I'm getting a Corvus Crow Raven vibe out of this, especially here in bird mode. So yeah, this checked a lot of boxes for me, so I bought it.
Dude, it's
so looking
cool
really
looking.
good. It's out of your price, Dan.
I mean, yeah, for sure. But I love it. It's a really cool design.
I like it.
I mean, the original model, like this is kind of how Bandai works a little bit. When the original model kit is like half the price, and then they just double the price because of the different materials in there. I don't like that, but it is really cool. It's gonna price out so many people.
Yeah, it's like with the iron-blooded coating on like the Barbatos, it like jumps it to like 80.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest,
$90.
like that. It's not like that material's made of gold or something. Like it's just different color plastic.
I feel like you're paying for the extra steps in production, extra people involved. Maybe I don't know.
There's no extra steps in production, dude. It's just pellets, plastic that go into a hopper.
Colored pellets.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should take a tour of the factory.
No, like that's literally how it works. Pellets just go into the hopper and then they shoot out.
And they just melt them.
Now the electroplated stuff though, that's different though.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
That does require. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about just the different colors.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a whole different
it's
process.
that special coating.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what we got going on.
Yeah.
With
It's pretty. Yeah.
yeah.
What is this?
Okay, so this is a Gundam base exclusive. We're getting the real grade Akatsuki Gundam with the Owashi unit, boxed in with the Zeus silhouette that was originally released with the high grade Destiny Spec 2. And it also says it is a custom joint part set, which it got me hyped for a minute because I thought, and it's worded like they are replacement hips. Because what is really wrong with this kit in general, the Akatsuki, is it is using the real grade Strike Gundam inner frame, which I forgot which number mobility joint that is, but it's a bad one. When people first got this and put it together, it could not support its own weight. It would fall over at the hip section because of how loose and crappy they are. So when I read custom joint part set and some of the official news announcements that it's replacement hip parts, I got really hyped up. Like, oh, maybe this is it. Because I just got rid of this kit. Now I think I was going to buy it again because they fixed it. They did not fix it. All they are including, which I think is right over here, are just extra parts to help hold the Gundam up when you put it on a display base. Just to hold the armor bit so the legs aren't as heavy. It doesn't support this. This is still the same real grade that they released that has the awful inner frame. Nothing's been improved. So this kit mainly just, I guess, exists if you wanted the Zeus silhouette but didn't want the Destiny Gundam.
Yeah, if you want it with the different,
which is insane because it's a really good high grade. But anyway, if this is up your alley, it's coming.
It's on P Bandai, yeah.
It is on P Bandai.
Oh my gosh!
Do you have a price for it?
$196. $196 USD.
Dude.
That is so ridiculous.
The Akatsuki's retail price was like 80, maybe 90 now. And it's an extra $100 just to get half of a $70 high grade.
Well,
because
they
the Destiny with
Ian.
The Destiny with the Zeus silhouette was like 70 or 80 bucks. So is the extra $30 just because I get a Gundam base exclusive?
well, you see, Ian, it was so much more work to put it's the same colors, actually. Sorry.
It's these hip parts. Is this?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bandai is still like, I keep thinking they can't surprise me. They continue to surprise me, man. Like, this is funny.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Like, that's really funny. That's a funny price tag. 196.
No. Not worth it because they didn't do anything to fix this real grade. This is not a good real grade.
Even if they fixed the real grade, $196, and they fixed 2 hip joints. I would love to hear the economical reasoning for that. These
parts here is what they fixed.
Leave it in the comments. Why Bandai is justified charging that much.
Wow.
Dude.
All right, but hey, if you want this set so bad and you live in the Pacific Northwest, Gundam has announced that they're putting a Gundam base permanently in Seattle at the Westfield South Center.
Cool.
So this store should be just like the one that they have up in Chicago that we recently got. Oh, and also for Minneapolis in the Mall of America.
I know that Japan has really close ties with Seattle. They have a sister city over there and everything. I wonder if that's why Seattle gets a lot of the hotness. However, it's not actually in Seattle. although they're saying Seattle.
Yeah, South Center's
That caused a whole, yeah.
Is it
kind of funny?
Is that in
somewhere
Redmond
like by
or like
Auburn?
Clinton?
Is it by Auburn?
Somewhere. But I love the fact that it's in Seattle though, and not way down south in Southern California.
Yeah, screw you.
That would have been because that I'm sure that was on the plate.
It might have been.
Dude, I have a feeling that it will be coming.
Maybe.
Oh, for sure. Eventually.
But you know what?
I genuinely think that a Gundam base will be in like Little Tokyo or somewhere nearby there. I think that would be the perfect spot for a Gundam base to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, the only downside to that is that there is already a very big model store there, and then they will probably be very upset if the Gundam base comes there.
You got Anime Jungle.
Steals all of their business.
I don't think they would steal all their business. Anime Jungle is a catch-all of everything and crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Third party, everything. Whereas the Gundam base is only Bandai, only P Bandai, only Gundam base stuff, you know.
But
they're totally different.
My only question though is the Gundam base in Chicago, do they carry new regular release items and stuff?
I don't know.
Like
I
that?
think they do.
Because
they have
if they
a little
do,
more than
you know,
a little more than what we saw during the Gundam base tour a few years ago or a year or so ago.
So
well, they don't have to put it in Little Tokyo either. If they were to build one down there,
they can just put it somewhere else. I would love for them to put it close to me, but you know,
for sure,
put it in a big mall that's only 30 minutes.
I'm jealous because you got New Type, you got Toy Arena,
dude. You have so many stores down there, man.
That's like 7 hours away.
California, dude. Where around where you're living in Southern California specifically, you guys have so many hobby shops.
I do have very good ones like Toy Arena and Robots for Less and like Robot X.
We still got to drive 2.5 hours to get to this one. So it's not like it's in our backyard, but it's better than driving
some of our members'
16
backyards.
Hours. Like even for me, like I talk to Glitch about it. Like whenever I go to the build meets at Toy Arena. Like it's hard for me to get out there often or get out to even like Robot X because Robot X has like build meets every Friday, but it's an hour and a half away from me or like more because it's in LA and peak traffic and stuff like that. It's just like it takes a while for me to get over there. So it is like we're going very, very out of the way. Where I live at, I don't have anything that's like super duper close by. Or like anything that's like on my way home from like work or anything like that. So it, that stuff is more closer to LA than it is closer to me. But I do understand what you're saying. You're just like, what? You don't need a Gundam base. What are you talking about? Like I do have a lot of stuff that's basically just Gundam base.
Yeah.
And anyway, this will Pokemon cards.
Yeah, this will be very exciting to see. So it's if it's like just like the Chicago store, they'll have places for people to build model kits at the store. It's a lot more activity than the tour offered.
Yeah, it'll be really cool. To see that for you guys.
And we don't have to sit in line for
the tour
3 hours.
Yeah, that was a cool thing to experience one time. Yeah, but I don't ever want to do one of those again unless it's some. I can't even think of unless they give you a free model kit for going to the tour. I wouldn't go again. It was such a letdown. Everything was sold out before they even opened. Like literally. Yeah, they put the sign out for what they had available, and it was like 20% of what they advertised.
That trailer had just come from another city.
Yeah. Nice. So, the best part of that whole trip was eating at the Waffle House afterwards.
Oh, yeah, they were so good.
Yeah.
I think they had pancakes too, Chris.
That would be awesome. That is like, I didn't even think about that. But here, hang on.
What image? Oh, and you sent me something else. If you want to talk about it, or we can save for next week.
I can. Yeah. Hold on.
Oh,
So load. So these are those parts that I was talking about. So it looks like there's 3 different runners and 3 different like styles of like the iridescent printing.
What?
Or it might just be the same runner in different lighting. I don't know.
I hope that's what it is. That'd be ridiculous to send me all these parts and I have to
three
choose.
runners, yeah, and you have to choose. But it's really cool. It does just seem like it is like a clear, like iridescent coating plastic. And it looks really similar to that other one that they came out for the
Can you zoom in?
Wing Zero. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm trying to see like if there's any like similarities.
I think it's different lighting.
Yeah. I don't know. But like this looks like a completely different color though. Like it looks like it has completely different colors comparatively. But the tab on
What is that?
Not my pixel art Sotheby. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know, man. It might be different lighting. We never know with Bandai. They do stupid stuff all the time, right? Like they would
said it, not me.
They would put 3 runners into a kit of the same exact thing, and it's just random different coatings.
They are charging you $147 for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Each one of these runners costs $25.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
I'm not kidding.
See.
I think that's about what you're paying.
Yeah, we'll see. It's it is what it is, right? If you want the stuff, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay for what you want.
Did you want to save the Acguy for next week?
Yeah, we can talk about it next week. That's fine.
All right.
Is it news of this week
for an Acguy? Yeah.
If it's news of this week, let's.
All right,
about
Chris,
it.
just bring it up.
It's in the Discord. Hang on, let's go. Breaking news. More stuff. Yeah, we're share stream, application, Discord, share. All right. So this is the Manbo Toys Thunderbolt Acguy. This is very, very interesting. Very, very.
Is this the same
stylized.
company that just did the Thunderbolt guys?
I can't give you that information because I don't know. Maybe.
What the heck?
It might be. So it looks like there is a couple different options that you can do for it. It's got this cool little antenna that has like almost like a scanning
periscope
thing on top of it, and it's got the visor and everything. It's got a bunch of different loadouts. And then I was trying to research and dig into this one a little bit because on the Undergated podcast, shout out to those guys, they were talking about this kit being a scan. Oh, yeah, sorry. This kit being a scan of a GBWC model that was entered, and it being scanned and then produced into a model kit without the permission of that builder. So I looked through all the entries for last year's GBWC.
I'd love to read more of that. Yeah.
I don't know where they got that from because I was looking at all the GBWC entries from last year for like the finalists, and I couldn't find a Acguy. There was a lot of Zagoks, but I could not find this.
I wonder if it didn't make it.
But
really, they still scanned it at a local event.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. Because I never saw any images of this, but it has.
That's pretty crazy.
It doesn't have the Acguy legs. It has Zagok legs. It's
is that
interesting?
Okay.
Yeah, but it seems to be like the more like close to the scale of the other Thunderbolt Acguys, so it's very small and closer to like a high grade scale. But the Thunderbolt Acguy is smaller than the regular one, so I think it's just like 1/100 scale for the Thunderbolt Acguy. And then you can see here the 3 different variants that you can choose from to do like the different loadouts. So it's got a bunch of different options.
You get 3 in a set? Is that what this whole loadout?
Well, there's not a lot of information out there that I could find.
Yeah.
On
Dude, the
this
meat
release.
of this, the interesting thing for me for this is the implication of what they were talking about on the other podcast about this being a scan. Like that's what I want to know about.
Yeah, I really want to find more info on this to see what that is and where the original model kit for this came from, if that's the case. Because if they just released the regular Thunderbolt Acguy first and then came out with this version that is that modeler's version of it, that's pretty crazy. It's very, very crazy. I don't know. Yeah. But that brings into question like something very interesting about, if your model kit was scanned by somebody, is that like flattering? Is that messed up?
No, not after making
I mean,
money
it feels
off of your...
for me. I would feel violated for sure, like totally violated. Like what the heck?
Yeah, and like they don't tell you,
it's-
they just scan your model kit and then are profiting off of your work. That's kind of cruddy.
That's really bad. I would 100% like if this is all true, not support this thing.
Yeah,
at all.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, like we've got to find out. I need to listen to that episode, dude.
We need more info. We'll see. But yeah, that's something that's coming out soon. That's a new Acguy with a lot of different like stylized pieces that I've never seen before. So we'll get more when we get more info about it. We'll update you guys if we get anything new on that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Really quick this week for our big main topic. Wanted to talk about safety a little bit. Last week we were talking about airbrush booths and masks and stuff like that with the whole spider incident. But more importantly, I mentioned that I was on in a forum, a Japanese forum, all translated text and everything. And one of the guys was talking about how if you have a waterfall booth and really good ventilation, you just need an N95 mask. And I was like, I made mostly a joke about just using N95 masks. But then I got a message from Cobra, Josh, later in the day, maybe the next day or something, saying like, "Hey man, don't use an N95 mask for when you're airbrushing." So I looked it up, and sure enough, don't use an N95 mask. So this week I wanted to talk about modeling safety. We spend hundreds of dollars protecting our paint jobs and buying customization tools and customizing our Gunplas, but some of us are raw dogging the lacquer fumes with a paper mask from 2017. Don't do that. So, it can be really like we're playing with plastic, building model kits with plastic, and it can feel like we're just kind of, it can kind of, for me at least, sometimes I forget that what I'm doing is dealing with like super harsh chemicals. Like terrible chemicals you shouldn't breathe, you shouldn't touch, you shouldn't mess around with, but I think that way sometimes, for me at least, because I'm like I'm just building a model kit here. It's not crazy. So yeah, I wanted to touch on safety a little bit, kind of talk about it.
Yeah, see, it's very important, to worry about that. Because it's not something that you should be scared of. It's just something that you should be able, how to avoid and how to prevent and stuff like that.
Yes.
So
I've got some topics here that I came up with, and we're gonna kind of go over them a little bit. Safety. First one is safety should be normal and not scary. Kind of like when you're learning about thinning your airbrush paints, right? It can be scary. Like, oh, I don't want to do it because it's I don't know how to thin airbrush paints or whatever. It's not scary. It's just once you learn how it works, then it's like add it to your normal rotation of things to do. So, is there, really quick as a question for you guys, is there anything that you ignored safety wise when you started that you now take a little more seriously?
No, not
for me.
Really.
It was
I used to, if the weather wasn't good, I used to top coat my models in the bathroom with the exhaust fan on, with a rattle can.
Well,
I think that's okay.
No mask.
But that's the thing.
No mask. No.
For me, the big one was a sharper hobby knife is far more safe than a dull hobby knife.
Yeah,
That's a big one. That didn't really compute
Change
for
your
me
X-Acto
for the
blades.
longest time. Yeah, I essentially use every time I do a kit, I'm using a new blade. They cost pennies, and if you are using a dull blade and you're trying to trim a nub, it can, instead of cutting it nicely, it can also slip off the piece and cut your finger and slice your finger. So I switch out my blades every time I do a new kit. Also, once you get to those decals, it's much nicer to use a nice sharp blade than a rough one.
Yeah, and you gotta think about it. Even though the blade might be dull and not be able to cut plastic, your skin is pretty sensitive. A dull blade can still cut you really easy.
Oh yeah.
There are plenty of marks all over my hands, not just from work, just from, doing hobby stuff. It's
right.
You got to be really careful with stuff like that. And a dull blade will cause you to put a lot more pressure on it, and if you slip, it's a lot more pressure going straight into your hand or into your finger. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, that's a really good point. The pressure aspect of it. You're having to push a lot more, slice a lot harder, and then sure enough, boop, right through and right into your finger.
Yeah.
So back to masks really quick. Yeah, N95 is for dust. It's for dust particulates, not for organic lacquer fumes. For VOCs, nothing like that. So you do need to use a mask or respirator if you're using lacquer paints for what's funny?
Respirator.
Yeah. What's taters, precious? Yeah, you have to use a respirator. Don't use an N95 mask. I pulled up something here from OSHA. It separates respirator protection into particulate filters, vapor gas cartridges, and combination systems. That matters because dust, paint, mist, and solvent vapor are not the same hazard. So, yeah. Another topic that came up from last week, too, was, I think it was, maybe it might have been you, Ian. Somebody mentioned that you're supposed to change those cartridges out once a month.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
that was you, Chris.
Somebody. It was me.
I
when
haven't
you get
done that,
if you say just bought your mask, it's brand new, and you go to put pieces together, when you get to the filters, they're in bags, and they tell you to replace them after a certain period of time, or maybe it's also stamped on the filter pad itself. So take the little filter parts on either side of your mask, take it apart, take that little filter media thing out and inspect it, see if it says when it should be replaced.
Yeah. Those little if you have one of those masks with the two cartridges on it, I think the cartridges, I want to say, are like $20 or something.
Yeah, and they're Home Depot, Lowe's,
dude. Yes.
Ace.
So
yeah.
The thing about VOCs and lacquer fumes and thinner fumes and chemical fumes is that you're not going to know that you have screwed up yourself for years. It's not until you've been doing this for years and years without a mask or not taking it seriously that you'll end up with, I've got, lung problems. I got lung issues now. I got COPD now. I've got da-da-da-da-da-da. How did I get it? I don't work in a factory. Got it because you shoved your face in an airbrush booth without a mask and sprayed lacquer fumes for 5 or 6 years or 10 years.
You're huffing glue and paint and every chemical known to modeling, kind that, without a mask.
Yeah. So,
and just so people don't worry, like, you don't need to gear up and everything if you're spraying acrylics.
You should, well, so you
should, but
you should, because you are breathing in things other than air. Anytime you're breathing in something other than air, protect your lungs. Acrylics aren't going to be, like Ian said, aren't going to be as bad as lacquers and stuff. But if you're painting a lot, wear a mask. You're spraying it. It's aerosolizing into the air.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you can't smell it, it's just because you can't smell it, it's not a good indicator of like safety for your lungs.
Yeah, and like saying that you shouldn't use like a mask or like safety stuff for acrylics is almost saying like, well, I'm only smoking a quarter of the cigarette. I'm not smoking the full cigarette.
Well, yeah. Well, just a lot of times you hear people say like lacquers, and it's only ever comes up with lacquers, and you hardly ever hear anybody say to mask up with acrylics or anything else.
Yeah.
Enamels too. Enamels are just as bad as lacquers, like if not maybe even worse.
Yeah. These two. Well, you shouldn't be breathing the stuff in either.
That stuff is a little more like
adhesives and
if it's
cements.
sitting on your desk. If it's sitting on your desk and you have it open and you're using some, like that's okay. But like, don't sit there and sniff it. Obviously,
Don't sniff glue.
The difference is you're not aerosolizing it. If you were spraying that glue, if you're spraying it for some freaking reason, I don't know why you'd be spraying glue like that. But if you are, don't freaking breathe it. It's really bad for you.
Yeah.
So you're just telling me that I should not just like puff this right now?
No. Yeah, no. I wouldn't do that. Don't drink it either. So another good point to talk about too is respirator fit. Learn how your mask fits your face, and also facial hair breaks that seal. So even if you're wearing a mask, if you can smell the fumes still, your mask is only getting like maybe 50% of the crap out. If you can smell your lacquer paints, something is wrong. Something is wrong.
Yeah.
Get tighter into the booth. Get your pieces really close in there to the section.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to trim my beard just because of a face mask.
Like, look at me, Ian.
I know. You're here too.
I don't, I'm not trimming it, but I make sure that my mask fits super, super good on here.
Oh yeah.
Afterwards, my beard looks like this. It presses into my face, and then I have a dent in my beard. It's. I make sure that it fits really good, because I know this was like a super big thing in the military that they would make them shave their beards because they said that the respirators wouldn't fit. And then they disproved it because it's not true. You can wear a respirator and it does work just as effectively. It just needs to fit correctly.
Yes. You need to make there's a bottom strap on I think all respirators.
Yeah.
That bottom strap is almost far more important for people with beards or facial hair and tightness wise. Like make it nice and tight on the bottom. Like make that sucker right up on your chin. Yeah. Nice and tight. And then like I said, get into the booth when you're spraying. The closer you can get your piece and your spray to the suction, the better. You're not going to have a lot of blowback and stuff. Yeah.
And just make sure that you have really good ventilation and really good airflow. If you're seeing a ton of backflow and a ton of the fumes, literally you can visibly see them, then you need to address your ventilation issue.
Yeah. You could take
that means that your booth isn't flowing correctly, or you don't have you don't have a strong enough fan for as much pressure as you're using for your airbrush, so you might need to turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, you can do you can take an incense test, buy a stick of incense, put it on a plate and let it burn and see where the smoke goes. How quickly is it evacuated from your booth?
Yep.
That brings another good point too. Either clean your filter out all the time on your booth. All the time. Just even if it's just while your booth is running, flicking it or hitting it with something to cause that dust to come out of the filter and through the hose, or simply remove your filter all the way if you're venting outside. It protects the filter protects your fan because you're venting outside. What are you filtering? You're filtering the outside air. You don't need to do that.
Yeah.
The fan protects, or the filter protects the fan more than you. So. At least from how I understand booth suction and stuff. So if you are cool with going in occasionally with some compressed air or a small vacuum and cleaning up your fan with a crappy old brush or something like that, toothbrush or something.
Yeah. What happens? So HVAC knowledge in here. When you don't filter your airflow across the fan, particulates do build up on the fan blade inside, and that adds weight. It can cause unbalance with the fan wheel, and that can kill your motor. And then with a lot of booths, that could kill your whole booth.
Right, because it's integrated.
Because they don't offer replacement parts. I don't remember the name of it. If you really want to know, you can ask me later. But the booth I got was made by somebody here in America. Just a sheet metal shop made a booth. Oh, you have
the super big one, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's about as big as my computer model.
Yeah.
But made in a metal fab shop, uses just a simple fan motor you'd have in a bathroom exhaust fan. So everything's really replaceable versus buying, I guess whatever.
It uses a blower
a big name
motor. As
yeah,
opposed to
a blower
CPU
type. Yeah.
computer fan type motor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those ones are all metal, and you can clean those up really nicely, and they're kind of designed to get
And
dirty.
it uses just like a regular home air filter that I can go get at a hardware store, versus the mesh media you see on is it Master? Anyway.
Yeah, Master Airbrush. A lot of the Amazon booths just have it's just fish filter medium.
Yeah.
You just cut it to size.
Yeah, Chris got it.
Yeah. So this is a really good point. That stuff's not it's not for protecting your lungs because it's going through your booth. It's for protecting your fan.
It's literally just like it's literally the same stuff that I would put in a fish tank filter.
Yeah. So all of this is to say like that your spraying in your booth is going to affect your suction, and you want as much suction as you can get because that's what's going to keep blowback down. That's going to keep your VOCs out of the air in front of you and all those things. And it's going to be easier for your face mask to filter that crap out. So, clean your filters or remove it if you can.
You're taking care of your booth. It's your
spent money on it. Take really good care of it.
It's the same thing as your car. If you're not taking care of your car, maintaining your car, it's going to fail. You got to take care of it. So if you're running it without a filter, you got to be cleaning your fan. It's you don't want to cause your fan to go out or your fan to start acting up and it's not flowing correctly because you're just like, oh yeah, I've been spraying without a filter for a year and a half and I've had 2,000 hours in my booth.
If you've got an older air booth, see if you can get to the fan, if that's an option, actually get to the actual fan wheel and see if you can clean it.
Mm-hmm. If you also have access to an air compressor, I used to take my booth outside when I would need to clean it, and
your airbrush is on a compressor.
Yeah, we have a compressor.
I mean like a bigger compressor.
Yeah,
got it. I have access to like an air compressor, not an airbrush compressor. Take it outside and shoot it with some high pressured air and blow all the crap out of there. Wear your mask. Blow all the crap out of there. It's a really good way to clean your fan.
Yeah.
If you have access to something like that. But otherwise, just turn your booth on, use a toothbrush, clean it out, put your mask on, clean it out. These are things that you should add to your routine that you do whenever you're getting ready for a project. Because also, a dirty booth can and has for me affected my finishes on my builds. Because if you're blowing into a dirty booth and a little particulate of dust comes off of the filter, because you should be getting in there, it's going to get on your wet paint and then screw up your paint job.
Oh.
And another thing about that too, I was talking to Blue Cara and he told me that he is regularly buying new clips and gator clips and stuff like that because he had a gator clip on a part and there was paint on that gator clip and it chipped off and fell onto the part and then he had to repaint the part. So
yeah, I've had that happen too.
Could you not just soak? Could the
alligator
clips be
clips
soaked?
You could.
And like
in theory.
Thinner or something.
They're so cheap. Sometimes it makes more sense to just buy a whole new set after you.
But there's some of us out there like to save and reuse as much as we can.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'll probably because like I have these like cheaper ones.
Oh,
that I
you
got
know
off
what?
Amazon. And,
Yeah, that's what I use.
They're like
I wonder if so. Those are all crimped metal to metal. There's no glue involved there, but they do have like sometimes a little rubber cap over the connection between the crimped metal part and the stick.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could put them. Maybe I'll test this out today. I'll put them in my ultrasonic cleaner.
I was just
with
thinking
some
about
purple
that,
power.
yeah.
Just tip down, let the thing run, and see what they look like when I come back today from my things.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how it would work out.
So that that brings up another point too. We're just talking about like keep your booth clean because not only does it affects your health, but it also affects your paint job sometimes. Keep your airbrush clean too for those same reasons as far as protecting your finishes. Because if a dirty airbrush is not going to paint, it's not going to paint as well. You're going to have sometimes a little bit of paint is stuck up in that line somewhere in that brush, and it could go onto your finish. I've had that happen so many times. So.
Make sure you're maintaining your airbrushes and cleaning them. And doing deep cleans on them.
Yeah.
It's
and
very
it can be
important.
as simple too of like obviously a lot of airbrushes out there have rubber gaskets. So be careful about what you're using.
Yeah.
Cleaner wise on those rubber gaskets. Water is fine. You can use water. Soak your part with some mild dish detergent and a toothbrush. Toothbrushes are freaking golden, dude. They have just the right amount of, what's the word? Stringentness or whatever, coarseness to pop pieces of paint off of things. So, yeah. I want to touch on eyes really quick. We don't think about eyes very often in the hobby, but I was doing some resin work on a build. I don't remember which one it was, but I was sanding some resin. I was wearing my mask, but I noticed that I was using a Dremel tool and it was creating clouds, you know, or whatever, and I had the suction going and everything, but I noticed later I went like this on my face and there was some dust on my cheek. And I thought, well, if there's dust on my cheek, there's dust in my eyes. So this might sound overly dramatic, but especially if you're using powered tools, powered rotary tools, you should be wearing eye protection, because those little wheels or those little bits can snap and you will get a shard of metal in your eye so freaking fast it'll blow your mind. But also for dust. Wear some they sell like
goggles.
Goggles essentially, with soft rubber gasket.
Yeah.
Just like
slap them on, do your work, take them off.
Yeah, but see if they also fit with whatever kind of face mask respirator you have.
You got to make sure that everything fits together, because
obviously like the smaller, like, oh my gosh, not to say do it, but like swim goggles, something that just covers your eyes.
Sure. Dude, listen, like, I think we need to make it. We should make this far more normalized. Safety should be far more normalized. Don't laugh at someone because they look goofy, because they're taking care of their body. Like, let's be honest. What's more important?
I should show up to the swap meet covered in all PPE, Mr. Safety.
I'm gonna
another really good example of that is anytime I do resin work with UV light, I always put my UV goggles on. Always.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because if that light's reflecting off of something, and you know, your eyes are not meant to get any spectrum of that UV light from that flashlight. Even if you're just pointing these high-powered UV lights, dude, you shoot them at your desk, you're getting or your piece or your reflective clear resin, you're getting bits of that UV right into your eyeballs. It's not good for you.
Yeah.
I've
so wear your goggles.
Even thought about that.
Yeah. There's.
Are you like what are they like? Normally like yellow tinted glasses.
Yeah, I've got them somewhere. I haven't used them in a. Oh, here we go. I think they look cool.
Like, they're clear yellow tinted.
People have made fun of me before for wearing these, but they are fully. They're plastic, but they have like. So now I can use this light and shoot it at stuff, and I don't have to worry about this. I'm not going to shoot it right at my eyeballs, but you know what I'm saying. And you look cool. But these also work for sanding.
You're out of Spy Kids. Those glasses.
Dude, I was thinking about the guy with the Oakley glasses that go over his head.
These also work for sanding too, because of the coverage you get. And they work for Dremel tools. If something smacks, it's going to hit this plastic before my soft, gooey eyeball.
Yeah.
Just type in UV glasses, UV safety glasses on Amazon. I think I paid like $6 for these. Yeah. Like, do it.
Yeah.
These are my same glasses that I wear at work, and I just put side shields on them because it's for safety glasses at work.
Yeah.
Because it's it's the same kind of stuff. It's the same idea.
I saw another guy using reading glasses with the side with aftermarket side shields on them, and reading glasses give you a bit of zoom too, a little bit of magnification. So
it has that
add it to your regular
square on there.
Yeah, add it to your
I've been thinking about getting some of
toolbox.
those, especially with like a blue light protection too from screen and all the lights we have throughout our day.
The thing about safety equipment, generally speaking, is that it is far cheaper than your medical bill, and it's far cheaper than your life, and it's usually far cheaper than the tools you're buying. So if you're paying let's say $500 for your airbrush booth, your respirator, all those things combined, pay $10 for the extra little bits, pay $5 here, $10 there, $20 here for the things that'll keep you safe while you're using it.
Yeah.
Speaking of resin, really
safe.
quick, we've talked about this before, but resin is one of the most toxic substances you can be around in the hobby space. Wear a mask, wear your gloves,
Yeah.
especially with wet resin, and use wet sanding when you can.
Yep.
Your plastic isn't going to melt if it gets wet. Your resin isn't going to melt if it gets wet. So
Yeah.
take a little, what I like to do is I have a towel down on my desk when I'm working with resin parts or resin kits. I put a towel down, and I get a spray bottle, a mister, and I just mist the part, and I start scrubbing.
Oh,
Mist
okay.
the part, start scrubbing.
Yeah.
And then I have another dish that I take the piece and I rinse it in, and then I can see it. Those little steps, add those little steps in there, and save yourself from cancer, essentially. Yeah, resin, glue, solvents, I had that on there, blah, blah, blah. Oh, if you use acetone or mineral spirits or stains and things like that on your bases, those are combustible liquids. Don't wad up mineral spirits on a rag or stains on a rag and throw it in a trash can. It will get hot and hot and hot, and then it can combust. It can start a fire, so don't throw it in the trash. Let it air out first. Lay it out flat. Put it in your booth. Let the booth exhaust the fumes. So just be aware of that. You don't want to let your hobby room on fire.
Or if you live in an apartment, throw it in the community dumpster and blame it on someone else.
Well, that's good, though, because then the dumpster lights on fire and burns everyone's trash up. That's actually not a bad tip. Don't do that.
Just pollute the air. Don't worry about it.
I had some quick lightning round questions for you guys about
testing our safety. Oh.
So I'm going to ask a question, or I'm going to say a statement, and then you say whether it's true or false. Okay? I only airbrush a little, so I don't need a respirator.
False.
True or false?
Definitely true. You don't need that thing.
What? It's false. I wear an N95, so I'm good for lacquer.
No.
If I can't smell it, it's safe.
False.
No, that's false.
My booth has a filter, so I don't need to vent outside.
False. You vent outside.
That's very funny. Very regularly, my grandparents will ask me whenever they're here. They're just like, "Are you painting?" And I'm just like, "Uh-huh." And they're like, "I can smell it." They have the nose, like they have like a bloodhound's nose, because I'll have it vented and everything, and there's absolutely no way that they should be smelling it. And then they're just like, "Yeah, it's smelly." I'm like, and then I found out that they have the front door open in the courtyard, and my window is right next to the front door, so it's just venting out, and they're smelling it from the outside. And I just told them, I was like, just have the door closed while I'm doing this,
your family.
I'm like, I'm venting it out, but then it's coming right back into the house straight to you guys. Like, I'm like, that's defeating the purpose. I vent out of my window for a reason.
The last one I had is safety gear is overkill. True or false?
No, you gotta be safe.
Yeah. That's another really quick point I want to bring up though with airbrush boots. Something that I've been like fighting and trying to get perfect for years now is when you are running the tubing from your booth to the window, you want as few 90-degree bends as possible. 90-degree bends kill your airflow. You want it, if you have to put a bend in, make it a 45. And now at the hardware store, you'll find curved tubes. That's a 90. If it curves 90, that's a 90-degree bend. So you want 45-degree bends. If not, no bends. If you can go straight to your window from your booth, great. But every single bend you put into your HVAC is going to cause blowback in your booth and reduce suction by very substantial amounts. We're talking like 10s, 20s, 30s of percentages.
Yeah. And to get around that, you'd have to upsize your fan or upsize the ductwork. Mostly just upsize your fan.
Right. But at that point, you're just trying to ram that giant train through that tiny hole, right? You want to just
you're trying to suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Yeah, you want as few kinks in that line as possible. So that's pretty much it for like my safety things I want to chat about this week. I will have a list in the description down below, a baseline list of all the safety things you should have. You don't have to go buy them all at once, but these will be things. It'll be a list of things you can easily Google search or Amazon search to find exactly what you need and add up your safety tools over time. Safety is super important. We don't want, I don't want to get sick or die early from model building. That would be the Darwinism.
We only want to joke about this hobby killing us, not seriously.
Right.
Yeah,
and take care of your bodies.
Even when you're sanding and stuff like that, the plastics and stuff like that, you're breathing all that in. You got to be careful about that.
And it's so easy to joke. Like I do it all the time. I'm like, oh, I've already got so many microplastics. Look at all the studies they've done. We've all got it in there. But like, just because you already have microplastics in your blood doesn't mean that it's all. You just start shoving more microplastics into your body. Like, it's not good for you, especially in massive amounts. Like when you're sanding the crap out of parts and it's blowing in your face. And that being said, even with resin. Or even with regular plastic, you can wet sand regular plastic. It helps a lot. Keep the dust down. You don't have to only do wet sanding with resin. You can do it on any plastic if you want to. If you've got some type of ventilation, something is always better than nothing. But think a little bit critically about your safety setup at home.
Yeah,
that's it. That's what I got, folks.
Woo!
I'm finished with my
Thank
TED
you.
talk.
Thank you, Safety Steve.
Yeah. So speaking of safety, I was trying to come up with a segue. I can't do it. Let's do builds of the week.
We need to safely transition into our builds of the week.
Let's safely transition into some of our awesome builds of the week here. Is it going to pop up? There we go. Okay. So this is going to be the TAF. Is this Gavon or how do you pronounce that one? Gavin?
No, sorry, Gavon. It's Gavon.
Yeah,
it's Gavon.
Yeah.
It's Goof, not Guff.
Yeah. So this is the TAF Gavon Luminous by Erlanction. Very, very cool.
I'm happy to see
some
tokusatsu.
Yeah. This is going to surprise. Usually Erlanction does a lot of SD, so this was a really cool surprise. Like, oh.
Yeah, previously he did like a doodle of Gavon and stuff like that. So it's cool that there's model kits, and of course he bought them. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I haven't checked out Gavon yet because it's what's replaced Super Sentai, and I'm like, oh, my heart.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But
I'm sure it's a good show.
I like the different metallic shades and stuff like that. It looks like this like fades into like a nice darker color. I like that. I don't know if that's what he did or if that's how the kit goes. I'm not too sure. Yeah, very, very cool. And then we've got the TAF Gavon Infinity.
Somebody's phone is going off like crazy.
That's me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is super cool.
It's like this. The last one does go from gold to copper because he's got red to silver.
This one's red to silver. Spots. That's super cool. I like these. They're really neat. Very, very cool stuff, Erlanction. Thank you. This one is going to be the RG Destiny from Duke Builds.
Nice.
Force Impulse.
Oh, Force Impulse? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oopsies. Hang on.
This is a great build.
Actually.
Actually.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic real grade. What?
I'm so goofy. I was just like, hey, hang on. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't know what I did here. Oopsies. Yeah, Force Impulse.
Looks great.
I like this one.
I love this thing.
I like the colors are really nice. I've heard a lot of good things about this RG in particular. And all the different variants and stuff.
It almost has none of that pre-built inner frame. It's a ground up real grade. I think it's like one of the first ones that does that.
That's really cool.
So it doesn't have any of that pre-made frame in it. It's a very solid real grade. And it does the whole because the force impulse can the upper and lower torso disconnect and they replace each other if they get damaged in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and it does
really
that
cool.
very well. Yeah.
And this is the same frame and base kit as all the Spec 2s and everything on P Bandai and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's super, super cool.
Yeah. So pick your flavor. It's a really good one, no matter what you get.
Is there an Impulse Blanche RG?
No. Oh.
No.
Just Destiny Impulse was made.
Gotcha. Cool. This one is one of the 15 from Bantor 2. This is the 30-minute fantasy entry from Bantor. It's very, very cool.
It's super cool.
It's got this knight that's it has a spear and axe stabbed into it. Very cool.
I love how it's sinking
too.
It's sinking into the diorama.
Yeah. It's a part of it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I love one of the cool things about doing all the hand painting is everyone has so much texture on their builds. It lends itself to the scale of these. So these, 30-minute fantasy, they're supposed to be people inside of these.
Yeah.
It's not a robot suit.
Yeah.
So at that scale, metal working in a forge shop making these armor pieces, it lends itself really well to hand painting.
It's very, very nice, and they did a whole write up of their idea behind the story and everything like that. So if you want to read into that, you can go and check out the Discord and their post in the 30-minute fantasy section.
Really nice work too on the foliage and the dio, the different colors and stuff, the fading of the different soils and things like that.
Very nice. Very, very cool. I like it, and you can kind of see the mud and the drier parts too. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the MG Cubelay Damned from Bushy Browser.
Yeah.
The color shift is amazing.
Really nice.
Love this. Very, very smooth, very, very shiny. I love this kit too. It's really awesome. It's one of my favorites.
These types of gloss coats work really well on these organic style mobile suits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're very smooth ones.
Yeah.
That help with the rounded edges. They pick up that difference in lighting going across.
Yeah,
it.
You get a gradient, of the color shift as opposed to if it was on a kit with lots of angles. You just get different colors in the photos.
Just looking at the shoulder piece by itself, the way that the lighting is hitting it, and it's just so nice, and it's not broken up at all. It's just it flows beautifully on all of these edges, and even on the arms, you can pick up all the different tones of green and purple in there. It's very, very nice. I love it. Great job.
Yeah, great choice of colors.
This one is the Lord Invocatus.
Invocatus, yeah.
Invocatus 40K mini, and they did some other little hellhound puppy things that aren't pictured here. But this one is the Lord Invocatus or Invocatus. I don't know, whatever it is. Very, very cool. Very awesome looking model, and very good work on it. All the blood effects on everything like that, and the gradients they did with this pinkish red down to the black. Very, very cool. It's super, super good. I love it.
Yeah, really nice.
Very, very great work. And this one was from Emily.
Wonderful.
Emily.
And this is the HG Demi Trainer from GMX Joe.
Oh.
They said that this is one of their first kits that they've painted.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's
these
really
colors
nice.
give me it's like an 80s toy robot.
Yeah, this
G.I. Joe. Yeah.
The Demi Trainer never hit me like this, but until I saw this one posed like this with this color scheme, it makes me think of Mech Warrior.
Yeah. It's super cool. Yeah, I really like this a lot. And congrats to you for trying out new stuff with it, and working on everything like this. It's really, really nice. I like it a lot.
It did some custom decal work too, because this doesn't come with decals, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so get some custom decals on there.
If you want to get more info on this, you can go and check it out in the Discord. And here is the HG Char's Gelgoog from Nipper Rogue. Very, very cool posing on this. I like it.
Just a silly guy.
Yeah, just a silly little whimsical guy.
Heyo! I'm gonna do something wicked.
I'm gonna do something very evil.
Catch me if you can.
Oh boy!
This is the Gourmet Dungeon from Erlangshin. Erlangshin said that this was inspired by Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah. It
and
killed that poor little mushroom man.
I am a huge fan of that show. Here's my little guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love that show. It's really, really good. Yeah, it was a very, very fun idea. As soon as I saw this and like they were sitting around with like little monster parts and they were cooking them and stuff, I was like, that kind of reminds me of that. And then when I was reading everything that he wrote up about it, I was like, oh, okay, so it is supposed to be that. So the two characters are supposed to be like based around some of the characters from the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very cool. I like it, and a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, and he installed LED lights, flickering LED lights into the fire.
Yeah, a lantern too.
In that one,
yeah.
Dude, okay, so
is this
don't move on from
LEDs?
this one yet. I've got some things I want to say. When you guys are done.
No, go for it.
Yeah, go.
Oh, so with this competition, your Dio is judged along with the model kits, right?
Yeah.
Like the Dio here is just done extremely well. You can see the weathering done between the cracks in the stone. There's dry brushing, there's shading, there's washing. Is that log handmade? Or is that part of the set?
One of the it's possible. One of the 30-minute fantasy add-on sets does come with a log.
Okay.
Yeah.
The asymmetricalness of the stonework on the floor lends itself to the natural look of ruins like this. The posing is very relaxed and looks really good. The lighting that comes off the LEDs, like, it's just chef's kiss. This is very, very well done. I love it.
It's very, very fun. I love this idea. And this one is Final Explosion by Sad Lonely Driver. This one is super sick.
Yeah.
I love this effect here with the cracks and the different shades and tones in the little cracks here. It's very, very cool. It gave me ideas for like, I was like, oh,
it looks
man,
like
I would have done that.
It's based off of Mega Meme from Konosuba.
Oh, okay.
Her explosion magic.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay. I get you. Huh.
We had a lot of
the staff. It was very, very cool.
So we had a lot of entries coming in the last couple of days. And it's been with like no whips, so it's like boom. Or very few whips. So I'm loving the surprise factor here. This thing is painted extremely well. All the detail work, all that edge painting. That's a lot of work. The wrapping on the staff.
That's my favorite part. I like the wrapping on the staff. Soft goods
tape. That's not easy to do, folks. And then we've got the lava effects, like the molten effects in there is really cool. The smoke, the wood, post.
Yeah, this is really nice. Beautiful.
And then we've got grass, like it's checking all the boxes.
Yeah, you got.
And then
you got a whole lot
that
going
effect
on here.
part. That effect part though, is that handmade?
I wonder if it's melted beam
sure.
sabers.
It almost looks
I wonder
like
if it's resin. Let me see here. I'm reading right now. Yeah, UV resin.
Oh,
so
they drew it out with resin.
Okay, yeah. So that's the Resin Wizard, class up armor, Liber Sorcerer, and customized structure 1 for the signpost. And then I'm looking at the soldering iron trenching on the base, UV resin on the special spellcast, and the slight kit bashing with the household items. So yeah, that's a handmade resin piece for that for that spell.
Super cool.
Awesome.
That's super cool, dude.
Really, really awesome.
Really, really nice work.
Yeah. And this one is A Little Time in Prontera from Segidate or Sagidate.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very fun. Just
This one makes me smile.
Yeah, I like the little flower beds here. Just a nice little chill little base here.
The detail for the bricks on the ground are really, really nice.
Oh, whoa.
It's got like, all the little bits in between it there.
Yep. Like, that's a lot of work, dude. And then, like you said, the flower beds look wonderful. I think, let me take a look at the other photos here. I think, so there's like some hair on the backside. You can't see it from that shot.
Yeah.
But there's actual soft goods hair on the back, like a ponytail maybe.
It's like bundled up in the like a scarf almost too.
Oh, it's a scarf. Here. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It looks like yarn. That's so cute.
Huh.
That's super cool. That's a fun.
And then
that's a really fun idea.
That circular thing behind it is water. It's like a water fountain.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't say in here, so one of the mods or me should ask for a write-up on what they did, because that definitely helps us understand things. But I think there's resin inside of that water thing.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
I like the different mediums and the different materials used and everything like that. It's really pushing everybody's creative juices.
Yeah, for sure. Super fun. Man. Good job.
Oh. And then there's one more. Hang on. Sorry. That for some reason didn't get included in my thing. That is from this week.
Oh,
and
you're all at it.
I love it.
Oh,
this
yeah.
Is the Plamo Loving Alien 100 Jetta Cannon, or PLA. I don't know if like they were doing like the weird like naming convention. They're a different company kind of thing to try to jump around a bit. But what the heck?
I found more.
Yeah, it's really really good.
I love the colors
This is from
you chose
Ricky
for this.
Blues. This is absolutely gorgeous. It is like the same level of like cleanliness and just detail as the regular Jetta that they did, but just like as soon as this thing like arrived, he probably started working on it, because this thing just came out like not that long ago. So like just no backlog time for this thing whatsoever. It's crazy.
Yeah, I liked all the little details picked out there, either hand brushing or marker. Can't tell. The decal application is really well done. Yeah, nice top coat. Looks good.
And the colors are very nice. I like the asymmetry here that they did with like the yellow striping on the lake and then the chest there. It's very, very nice. Very good work.
There's a lot more pictures too in the Discord to check out. There's some really nice metallics on the thrusters.
Yeah, in the picture with the regular Jetta that they did, I love that one. I love it when like their pictures are taken of like suits together and they like go together almost. It makes me happy. But that is all we got for builds of the week.
Nice. Good job, everybody. Keep on keeping on. We're going to skip questions for the pod this week. If you have questions for the pod, you can drop them into the pinned channel in the Discord. You can ask us anything from model questions to non-model questions. But for now, let's get into future events. We got the 30-minute fantasy deadline is today at 11:59 p.m. Get your kits in. If you do not have your kit in by 11:59 today and you submit it tomorrow morning, it will not be judged. That's just the cutoff time. We have to cut it off at some point.
July 25th.
Judging is going to be taking place. Yes, judging is going to take place on Monday. I'm going to meet with Trixie and Glitch, and they are going to judge the kits. I am just there I'm going to be the one doing the video and stuff for like the recording and stuff like that for positive feedback for people. And then the big reveal for the winners is going to be the following Monday. So it is going to be on the 3rd. We will do, as part of our Monday night hangout, we will do an awards ceremony and we'll find out who our top 3 are. Next up, we've got the swap meet, August 15th. It is at Legion Park in Wilsonville. Woodburn. Sorry, Woodburn.
Yeah.
Big. We're going to have big time, big things, big do. We'll do big things. It's going to be big. Yep. So come bring your model kits, sell your kits, trade your kits, play games. We're going to have lots of games with model kits as prizes. So we're going to have so many things going on. I wouldn't guarantee, but I'd say you have a high possibility of taking something home for free from this because we'll have lots of prizes.
Yeah. Except Chris.
And then, well, Chris can win things.
I can win.
If he doesn't buy it, he can win.
He can win things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just can't buy things. But he can sell things. Are you going to bring anything to sell?
How are you going to get raffle tickets?
I don't really have anything to sell, so I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You could trade things.
Oh?
You can trade.
Yeah, but
that doesn't break the
I want to get rid of to trade. That's not a problem.
I'd have like something really crazy that I know you want in my backlog, and I would trade you like I would sell it to you for like $1 to see if it would break your celibacy. We'll try that out.
But that's
I'll bring some perfect grades for $1, but Chris only. Some $1 perfect grades.
Yeah.
Because I need another PGU RX-78 too. I need that.
Yeah.
After that, we got the Plamo Birmingham on August 29th. Very excited for that. That's almost just a little over a month away.
It's getting closer every day.
Yeah. I love competition, but I'm far more excited for this, just to go hang out and see people and meet them for the first time. And also hang out with old friends.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah. I'm sharing a room with Ian, so I'm going to be throwing model kits across the wall or across the room so he can build them for me. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Then we got the Oregon IPMS Jamboree, the September 12th. It is also the deadline for the group HG Wing build that we're doing. If you want your build included in the group build presentation, have it sent over. All the information's in the club. You can check it out. We have quite a few finished and in my possession in the case now, so things are looking really good for the group build. It's going to be really cool.
That does not mean that you should be showing up to the jamboree with it. It needs to be in Dan's possession by that date.
Well, yeah, but also I will say like that's preferable for sure.
Yes,
you can bring it, but contact me first because everybody who submits a kit is getting a engraved plaque that's going in front of their kit. So I want to have that ready for you. So if you have to bring it to the show, you don't want to ship it, totally get it. Totally understand that. Or hand it off to me. Bring it to the show, but contact me first so that I can get you your plaque. And then after that, did we pick a date for this thing?
Yes.
I feel like we did. Okay, I didn't add it to the notes. What is the date?
So on November 16th, you can expect to take participation in Char's Counterattack Trivia.
It's official. November 16th. We have a date. We have almost all the prizes. Announcement coming soon. TM. But that's a super fun. That'll be a super fun one. It's an easy watch. You don't have to watch a whole series. So check out Char's Counterattack. Watch it once. Watch it twice. Win epic prizes. And then we've got, before that, we should probably put these in a different order. We've got the SCGMC November 7th down in Cali. Big show down there. Biggest model show possibly in the U.S., although Plamo is getting really close.
Yeah.
And just in terms of, and I'm just talking in terms of like models on tables. From what I understand, I haven't been yet. From what I understand, the Plamo show is pretty freaking peak. Yeah. As far as just like the vibe there is just really fun. So SCGMC is the West Coast version of that. And that's on November 7th. Come down. Come see me, Chris, and I think, Ian too. And multiple other people.
Yeah.
Chat, hang out. Just check out your models. Throw them up on the table.
Have fun.
Have fun. Buy model kits you don't need. and some that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any closing remarks, guys, before I wrap this thing and put a nice little bow on it?
Stay safe out there. Have fun. Paint
New
models.
Kill Team pre-orders went up.
Safe.
Don't spend money.
Get into Warhammer. Warhammer podcast coming soon, TM. Appreciate all of you. We'll talk to you all next week. Bye-bye.